Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's Tuesday review video, we're going to be taking a look at the new bitebeauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. I bought mine during the Sephora spring sale and I bought mine in the shade L25. Fun fact, I blindly picked this shade from the website and it matches me perfectly. Like, I don't think I've ever had a foundation match me as perfectly as this one does, and I just picked it from the website, so that's pretty rad. So I feel like, I don't know, like bitebeauty recently relaunched or something, and they like pulled all their lip products and now they've relaunched everything, and I feel like with their relaunch, everything is way more expensive than I expected from Bite. Like, this foundation is over $50. That is expensive. And I really like Bite and I really want to support them because they make like food grade quality stuff. Everything I've ever tried from Bite has been fantastic. And they're a Canadian company, like, I just really want to support them, but that's expensive, you know? You know what, let's just take a look at it on the Sephora website. So, on the Sephora website, it retails for $52 Canadian. You can see it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 2 is 28. 28 plus 4 is 32. Comes in 32 shades. Now, I will say there are a lot of medium tone shades, and, like, weirdly, not enough of the really pale shades, and definitely not enough dark shades. Like, I feel like if you have medium skin tone, they have you covered no matter what, but if you're deeper or you're fairer than me, good luck. Which is weird, because usually I feel like I would trust Bite to have a decent shade range, but not here, I guess. What it is, a clean, long-wearing foundation with gentle micellar technology that mimics skin texture for a natural, flawless finish. Coverage is medium, finish is natural, it's a liquid, skin type, normal, dry combination, and oily, highlighted ingredients. Maqui berry, an antioxidant-rich ingredient that helps nurture your complexion. Micellar technology gently mimics skin texture for a smooth, non-cakey look. It's vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free. And then it says, what else you need to know? Make the change to clean and high performance. This creamy, long-wearing foundation perfects your skin with buildable medium coverage. The secret, bitebeauty uses antioxidant-rich superfood maqui berry and gentle micellar technology. It's just saying the same thing over and over again. So, like I said, I am surprised that I found, like, the closest shade match to me ever. Like I did say, also the shade range is not amazing, but I did find one that worked really well for me. And I have to admit, it's a beautiful foundation. I applied it this morning for this video with, I just kind of squirted it onto my face and rubbed it in with a brush. And usually what I would do after I'm rubbing it in with the brush is I would go over it again with my makeup sponge to kind of smooth things out. I didn't have to do that with this one. It just melted into my skin nice enough as it was that I didn't feel the need to touch it again, which is so weird and so cool. It kind of stayed sort of wetter and dewier feeling on my skin for quite a while, but it did eventually dry down to a sort of finish where I don't feel like I have foundation on at all anymore. That being said, I would recommend this foundation for more normal, maybe combination, and dry skin. I don't know that you would love this foundation if you have oily skin, because on my oilier areas, like the middle of my forehead, that sort of thing, I did set it with powder, and it's still a little bit, like, tacky. Like, if I touch something, it's going to transfer. Like, it's not mattifying at all, is what I'm trying to say. It's still beautiful. I just feel like if you have more normal or dry skin, you're going to absolutely love this foundation. I have a hard time recommending a $52 foundation because I feel like it's just extreme, and there are so many gorgeous drugstore foundations, but this is a gorgeous foundation. It really does just glide over your skin and give it a really, like, naturally perfect finish without looking like you have any makeup on whatsoever. Like, I really, before I obviously had makeup on, I didn't look like I had any makeup on because the foundation is that good at just making your skin look perfect. It obviously doesn't hide things like my big zit that I have over here and that sort of thing unless you want to build it up, but it's just beautiful. It's got this, like, nourishing quality to it where it just makes it feel like my skin is a little bit plumper and a little bit happier with the foundation on than it would be without the foundation on, you know? And most importantly, it has lasted throughout the day very well. I think it's been about 8 hours since I put the foundation on, and it still looks impeccable, like I just put it on. And I have been having a little bit of an allergy day, and I definitely have blown my nose a couple of times, and there has been foundation on the Kleenex when I'm done blowing my nose, but not a ton, and it definitely wore off gracefully around my nose, which is nice. I hate it when you like blow your nose and then there's like a big hole of foundation. This did not do that to me. I usually find that L'Oreal foundations are actually terrible for that. I usually find, but this one didn't do that. It just feels like a really nice, decent coverage, lightweight, your skin but better foundation. You know what I mean? I just, like I said, I have a hard time recommending a foundation to you that's $52 because it's so expensive. But I do think, like, if you're like, I want to buy a high-end foundation and I just want it to make my skin look naturally nice and I want to use a product that's got good ingredients in it and doesn't have tons of fragrance and that sort of thing, I think you're gonna like this because I don't find that this smells. Like I said, it's lightweight, it blended into my skin beautifully and like melted in, and it looks natural and nice, and I can't even see it and I couldn't even feel it on my face all day, which is saying something because I haven't worn makeup in weeks because quarantine. And I really think that as long as you're not really oily, you might like this foundation because it is beautiful. The shade range is, again, a little bit of an issue. I think if you aren't completely sold on what color you might be immediately, I would wait until someday when stores reopen and get like a sample. But if you're willing to go for it and spend the money and just hope you found the right shade, like I was, I would say go for it. It's a really nice foundation. It's definitely nicer than some of the other high-end foundations I've tried because it doesn't have that thick, cakey feel, and it's not fragrance. It just feels nice and lightweight and natural, and it just makes my skin, like, it's kind of the perfect foundation for how I like to do my makeup. Just sort of, I don't know, I keep saying the same words over and over again. Nice and natural and lightweight, easy to put on, not cakey, doesn't really transfer unless I'm, boogering everywhere. Not running, not itchy, because sometimes heavy foundations make me itchy. None of that. It's just an overall nice foundation. I can't think of very many cons other than, the shade selection and the price. The price being the biggest one. I almost didn't buy this foundation because of the price, and I kind of still feel iffy about the fact that I bought it. Like, it's a beautiful foundation, but did I really need to spend $52 on another foundation? Like, that's kind of how I feel about it now. I don't know. I like Bite. I'll probably continue to buy things from Bite. I think this is their first foundation, and I think it's a winner. I would be interested to try the powder that goes with it someday. Not so interested to try the primer, just because I don't really care about primers. But the foundation is good. I like it. It's just expensive. Just take that breakdown a little bit. And anyway, thank you so much for watching this week's Tuesday review video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time.